taking a historical road trip. This time, I'm going to find out how a city takes care of its natural heritage, which consists of old churches, historical edifices, and even bridges. But best of all, I'm going to find out how they are conserving Mount Banahaw, considered as a holy mountain by many that is already a national park and protected area in the country. I'm Ruby, and let's drive all the way to Tayabas City, Quezon Province. A scenic 4 to 5 hour drive from Manila is Tayabas City. A component city in the province of Quezon, Tayabas is known as the City of Festivals because of its wonderful and colorful festivities celebrated year-round. But beyond all these, what caught my eye is its interesting historical past. Tayabas is a booming city and a popular destination because of its rich culture and heritage. The city is adorned with historical landmarks and structures that is well preserved and conserved for the generations to come, just like this Casa de Comunidad de Tayabas. Built in 1776 with makeshift materials, the Casa Comunidad de Tayabas is the town's old tribunal. It has undergone strengthening and withstood decades of possible destruction, but still it is standing tall and grand. Declared a National Historical Landmark in 1978, how do the locals protect such an important structure?
I welcome the opportunity that it was turned over to us, so we have now a free hand to do on our own the way we gather information and how Casa Comunidad will be at the same time relevant to the people.
That's right.
At this time, at this modern time.
So you have also converted a room as a CEC, as an electronic center.
Yeah, community e-center. So we're offering a basic computer literacy to our constituents, which we can educate people.
That's right.
On the proper, on respect, care, and the ownership of all these landmarks.
Yes.
And of course, when we say history, we also talk of environment.
That's true.
Because the environment always molds the culture and heritage of the people.
That's right.
Just have to be sensitive and sensible.
That's true.
And respectful.
Yes. Historical landmarks like Casa Comunidad are very difficult to preserve. That is why it's when visiting them, make sure your shoes are clean, as any dirt will contribute to its deterioration, and never touch anything on display. Around Tayabas City are century-old churches, all with a rich, colorful historical past. Considered to be one of the most beautiful churches in the Philippines, this is Mino Basilica of Saint Michael the Archangel, the largest Catholic church in the province of Quezon. Famous for its key-like shape, the church is often called the Susi ng Tayabas. The Santuario de las Almas is one of the oldest church of the city, a former cemetery It is now a place for devotees of San Diego de Alcala. To maintain these beautiful churches, a yearly inspection and assessment is done by the city to make sure of its safety. Stepping outside the city and into the fields, Tayabas is also home to one of the oldest and longest stone arch bridges in the whole province of Quezon. Such a great engineering feat, don't you think? Made during the Spanish colonial era with roughly 100,000 adobe blocks, this is Malagonlong Bridge, a declared historical site by the National Historical Institute and potential candidate for the UNESCO World Heritage. The structure that serves as our bridge to our ancestors, this 446 feet long bridge built between the years of 1840 and 1850, is a must-see, for it is revered and admired for its architectural design. Now they say, Tayabas knows the way to anybody's tummy. Let's see, all the sightseeing has made me hungry. Tayabas is known for the best yema cake. How do they do it? Tayabas is known for the best yema. And here at Rodilla Yema Cake, let's find out what makes it the best. They start with the cake. And this is the typical cake where it's a combination of flour, milk, egg, sugar, and then they bake it. So what you do, you cut it in fours. Okay, you cut it in fours, and then voila, you have one tray. In addition to that, they have the famous yema. This is the mixture of the yema. It's a typical combination of egg, butter, sugar, and secret ingredients. As they make it, look, it's an art. How they make it nice and smooth, evenly distributed. As we continue the process from the cake to the filling and the icing, now is the cream of the crop, cheese. Look how they generously spread and grate all this natural cheese, only in Tayabas. Now we go to caramel. And to make the caramel cake even yummier, chocolate on top. Which one is yummier, yema or the caramel cake? Let's find out. Ooh, it's nice and soft. Delicious. Now let's try the caramel cake. Now it's also nice and soft and fluffy. The verdict with the right combination of flavor and real yummy, the caramel cake. Love you! Only in Tayabas. I'm not yet full. That's why I'm heading to my next food destination, Hub Town. So pag bagong luto po, basa-basa pa siya.
Opo.
Pagkatapos sinisip-sip na niya yung ano.
After 5 minutes po, wala na po siyang sabaw, nasa noodles na po.
Noodles na siya, silip-sip na yung sabaw.
Oo.
Okay. So ayan ho, ginagawang ganyan. Isang order. Magkano po isang
10 pesos
order?
po.
10 pesos. Nakakailan po kayo ng tulyasi per day?
7 tulyasi po a day.
Again, here at Tayabas, this is what you call hub-hub because you eat it by going hub-hub. And for some pasalubong shopping, head down to Calle Budin. This is Calle Budin, and Budin is cassava. Let's try their cassava cake. Ito po ba yung cassava nyo? Pwede po matikman. This is Budin, the cassava cake here in Tayabas. Let's try it. It's very good. They are open 24 hours a day. Tayabas is an emerging ecosite, but the presence of towering Mount Banahaw, I say, is more than enough. Located between the provinces of Laguna and Quezon, Mount Banahaw is the tallest mountain in the Calabarzon region. This four-peak volcano complex towers all the mountains of southern Tagalog and has been revered by pilgrims as the Holy Mountain. What are the efforts to protect and preserve this national park? To reach the peak of Mount Banahaw, a challenging, scenic yet mystifying 2 to 3 day climb up is required. How do you conserve Mount Banahaw?
Isa sa ginagawa namin, yung matinding IEC.
Okay.
Kasi madaling sabihin na protektahan natin yung Mount Banahaw.
Yes,
Siyempre, bago mo
That
siya
is true.
maprotektahan, dapat ma-appreciate mo muna siya.
that's right.
Yan, isa sa ginagawa namin from sa school level, mga bata pa lang, i-introduce na namin yung
Tinuturuan na.
Mount Banahaw.
Yes, you teach
Ito
them.
yung Mount Banahaw.
Yes,
Bakit natin kailangan siyang protektahan? Kasi may mga species siyang ganito, may puno siya, source natin ng tubig.
that's right.
So, from that, dapat na-appreciate ng mga bata hanggang sa paglaki.
To protect,
protect
Mount Banahaw. An active volcano with its last eruption dating back 1721, Mount Banahaw is thickly covered with the rich flora and fauna and has many waterfalls, pools, and caves to explore.
Actually, pwede nating inumin yung tubig na yan.
Yes, I
Tsaka
can see that.
Yung mga puno dito, nag-absorb yan ng mga carbon dioxide.
That's right. The mountain has 3 entry points, one in Quezon, Laguna, and here in Tayabas. They say the mountain has healing properties. That is why it has attracted many locals, groups, and even cult to visit and trek it 2 or 3 times a year. One of the major responsibilities that you have is to protect the area of Mount Banahaw, particularly in Tayabas. Do you have a set program?
Aside from the Mount Banahaw, na-declare na siya as protected landscape, yung Banahaw Bill, yung Republic Act 9847.
Okay.
Manage siya ng Protected Area Management Board. Siya ay multi-sectoral na group. Basta lahat ng tungkol sa protected area, Protected Area Management Board ang magde-decide.
Okay.
Isa sa ginawa namin sa Tayabas, yung aming local chief executive, nag-create ng executive order creating the Council for the Protection of Mount Banahaw de Tayabas.
That's right. So, particularly
Particular sa
Tayabas only. Okay.
Pero yung plans and programs namin, naka-inline siya doon sa General Management Plan ng Mount Banahaw San Cristobal Protected Landscape. So, kasama po doon sa Council for the Protection of Mount Banahaw, pinondohan siya ng local government unit.
Okay.
Kasama doon sa aspect na community organizing.
Okay.
Kasi may mga people's organization tayo.
That's right.
Sila yung mga social fence natin dito.
That's right. And that's the barangay, the people from the local barangay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So,
I understand there's a section in Mount Banahaw that is close to Mountaineer. How badly is it needed to protect Mount Banahaw?
Siyempre po, source natin siya ng water.
Yes.
Mayaman yung biodiversity niya. Tsaka siya na lang yung natitirang intact primary forest eh. Kailangan protektahan ito. Hindi lang namin to trabaho.
That's
It's
right.
everybody's business. Wala tong katapusan.
With thousands of devotees and mountaineers trekking up the mountain, how do you protect Mount Banahaw from destruction? As the head of the City Environment and Natural Resource Office, what's your message?
Alam niyo po, bata pa lang talaga ako. Nakita ko na yung Banahaw. Sabi ko, pagdating ng araw, maakit ito. Pangarap ko yun.
Yeah.
Doon nagsimula sa pangarap. Nung ako'y nag-matured, nakikita ko talaga yung Banahaw, na-appreciate ko siya.
I'm glad with the council from Mount Banahaw de Tayabas and the Tapat Kalikasan's efforts, there is a massive rehabilitation and regreening efforts to save and preserve Mount Banahaw. the social fence that protects Mount Banahaw 24 hours a day. Tapat Kalikasan leads the way in protecting Mount Banahaw.
Ito po may Tapat Kalikasan, yung tanong pamayan ng Tayabas. Ito po naumpisahan po ito 1996 pa.
1996, okay.
Binuo po ito ng isang NGO.
Eh, paano po nabuo siya?
Nakita po ng mga noon ng NGO na kailangan mong bantayan ng Banahaw dahil mayroong mga gawaing illegal na nakikita sa loob.
So ano-ano po yung mga programa na ginawa po nila para protektahan?
Wala po ma'am kami yung sweldo. Ito po yung mga voluntaryo lang itong tao
So
ito.
voluntary po nyo to, so hindi kayo sumusweldo?
Wala po sweldo rito.
Mga allowance po or anything like that. Bakit nyo po ginagawa yan?
Ay, nakita po namin na talagang kailangan bantayan yung Banahaw dahil talagang mahalaga pong malagaan.
Yeah, kayo po ay katutubo dito sa Tayabas?
Mismo po.
Mismo katutubo po kayo. So, besides po sa DENR na nagpo-provide sa inyo ng seedling, meron pa po ba kayong pinanggagalingan ng mga seedlings?
Meron po ma'am, meron po kami sarili patubo dito na galing mismo sa loob ng Banahaw.
So, kayo po ay kumukuha sa Mount Banahaw para po
May pinapatubo po
itanim.
sa plastiko para po siya pananim
so,
na...
nag-trade din po kayo ng seedlings ninyo.
Oo.
Pwede po ba na magtanim dito po ng hindi endemic or hindi po mga puno na nanggagaling dito sa Banahaw?
Sa amin po ay parang hindi po namin pinapayagan yung hindi endemic dahil una po yung endemic, tagang siya mabubuhay sa loob ng Banahaw dahil siya taga rito na mismo.
So ngayon po ay paakyat tayo dito sa area ng Mount Banahaw para po itanim itong mga nara na puno na sa ngayon po ay galing sa DENR and also ang seedlings po ay nanggagaling din sa inyong mga tinatanim. So kasama po natin ngayon ang mga miyembro ng Tapat Kalikasan para tulungan tayong magtanim ng nara dito sa Mount Banahaw.
Mount Banahaw needs our help. That is why I'm doing my tree planting here to help regenerate the trees that were burnt and damaged. I hope this will never happen again. Now, another eco-site we visited here in Tayabas is the Palale Cave. Tucked in Barangay Ibabang Palale in Tayabas, the climb up to Palale Cave is hot, sometimes treacherous, but oftentimes made easy and fun by the locals who unselfishly guide and assist us to ensure of our safety.
Ready?
Palale Cave is protected by these people, the Tapat Kalikasan, who ensures that the cave and its surroundings is protected by poachers or illegal loggers.
I'm Ruby!
On a road trip here in Palale!
After trekking 3 kilometers uphill from Barangay Palale, I finally made it here at the opening or the mouth of Palale Cave.
Kapitan, ano po ba ang Tapat Kalikasan? Ano po itong grupo na to?
Ito po ay isang grupo na itinatawag bilang tagapagbantay nga ng kalikasan. Ito yung tanod pamayan ng Tayabas para sa kalikasan.
Yes, pero ito pong inyong grupo ay specific po para dito sa Palale Cave.
Dito po, yung pong Tapat Kalikasan ay kasama pati yung sa Banahaw. Pero kami pong narito sa Palale, ang pinoprotektahan namin ay mga gubad dito sa Palale at saka po ito, Palale Cave.
Tayo po ay papasok sa loob ng cave. Ano po ba ang mga informasyon na dapat ko pong malaman? Gaano po kalalim yan? Ito pong ibababa natin.
Mula po dito sa ating kinatatayuan hanggang doon sa pinakang ground, ay baka po ito ay approximate mga 100 feet.
So
Tapos-
bababa po tayo
Opo,
100
opo.
feet, okay?
Tapos
Pagkatapos pupunta tayo
papasok
sa
po naman
ilalim.
tayo sa loob na approximate siguro po ay mga 1.25 kilometer papunta doon sa
So
loob.
mahaba po yung ilalim niyan
Yan po ay may mga chamber, may kanya-kanyang kwarto, mayroong mataas, mayroong ding mababa.
na makikita po
Opo,
natin. Now,
makikita
ano po yung mga umiingay na yon? Ano po yung nandun sa loob?
Ang narinig po natin ay yung mga huni ng paniki at saka
Paniki.
yung iba pang mga narinan sa loob niyan.
Yes, so they're bats, yung mga paniki po. Now, anong klaseng paniki po ang ating pong ine-expect na makita dun sa loob?
Ang karamihan po dito ay yung fruit bats na tinatawag.
Opo, fruit
Pero
bats.
ito po ay ayon po din sa mga pag-aaral, mayroon pa po mga ibang species na halos wala pang pangalan.
How important is Palale Cave po to the ecosystem right now?
Sa akin pong pagkaunawa at sa ilang din mga seminar na aming nadaluhan, ito po ay napakahalaga dahil ito po ay sa pagbabalanse ng ating ecosystem ay mahalaga po yung ating mga paniki. Dahil nga po ang karamihan dyan ay mga fruit bats.
Yes, yes.
po,
So sa gabi po sila nagpo-pollinate ng ating mga puno
Opo,
na nagbibigay ng ating mga prutas. I'm at a loss for words as I begin my descent of 100 feet down to Palale Cave. Classified as a Class 2 cave, which means it can be entered upon by us humans for a short period of time only. I begin my journey inside Palale Cave. The distinct scent of guano is pulsating as you can hear the sounds of bats flying above us. We're now inside cave number 1. It is called the lobby. Let's look around. Go. This is chamber number 2, or cueva, the cave number 2. It's raining guanos. Palale Cave has 7 chambers, and the biggest of them all is the 3rd chamber. We're inside the 4th chamber out of 7 chambers inside Palale Cave. Let's go check out. You can really feel and smell the intense alcohol, the fermentation of the guano dropping. And let's continue. We're inside cave number 5, and this is considered the altar chamber. Because of that, it looks like an altar. Number 5 cave. Now let's proceed to cave number 6. Come on in. More than 12 varieties of bats reside here in Palale Cave. Because they hover for space, some fall to the ground. This is the spot that separates cave number 6 and cave number 7. Cave number 6 is going up there, and cave number 7 is going deep underground. I guess this is my last stop as the air is thinning already. And as I head back to daylight, I realize the importance of bats again. They are our angels of the night who pollinate trees to create forests. I've just conquered Palale Cave and I made it to the 7th chamber. What an amazing experience. I've seen all the life forms inside, including the different species of bats. Again, only in Tayabas. Found in the forest of Mount Banahaw are giant bamboo trees, considered as new tree of life. And one man dedicates his time in research, development, and education on all aspects of bamboo. Environmentalist and eco-warrior, Mr. Ed Manda. You are the president of the Bamboo Foundation of the Philippines. Tell us about the foundation.
Well, the foundation was started in 1998. It was started by architect Manyosa in 1998. And the intention is to provide the opportunity for people to understand the value of bamboo in the architecture, in the environment, water conservation, watershed protection. These are basically the things that the foundation has been doing for the past several years.
I see. Now, why is bamboo special to you?
Bamboo is so special to me because number one, when I was still in the LLDA as general manager, I thought that this would be the best material, planting material, to recover the forest of the watershed. The Laguna Lake watershed is the biggest watershed in the Philippines.
Right.
And it protects the entire Metro Manila, the provinces of Rizal, Quezon, Cavite. If we don't have this watershed, then we have a problem of floodings, flash floodings,
Right.
soil erosion,
Right.
deterioration of the environment.
Bamboo is recognized in combating climate changes as it sequesters 35% more carbon dioxide and therefore produces more oxygen than ordinary tree. Bamboo plays a very important role in conserving soil and water. What is the role of bamboo in promoting clean air, the environment?
It is the perfect sequestration material
Yes.
for carbon dioxide.
Carbon
In
dioxide.
other words, this is the best pollution absorption in the air. It cleans the air
Yes.
for 100% better than ordinary tree.
400.
400%
better than
Ordi- ordinary tree.
any tree.
Conversely, if you have that kind of capacity, the oxygen generation is far better than an ordinary tree.
That's right.
Meaning it can generate 35% more oxygen than ordinary tree. That is the perfect example of a bamboo being so important to us, especially in the metropolitan Manila area.
Right. Planting bamboo trees and other plants are essential to maintaining clean air in our country. Ecotourism is vital in any developing and progressing city as it teaches the local on how to protect, preserve, and conserve its environments. It raises people's awareness on what they need to do, like the Tayabas' effort to conserve its historical landmark, protect Palale Cave, and what not to do in the future as what happened to Mount Banahaw. I'm Ruby, advocating to you that protecting the environment, it takes the whole community, a city, and the whole world to do it. But to do it successfully, it must start with one act, one person to do it right. Do your share in protecting your environment.